in family bullying is a very serious issue because when you start dealing with bullies, they're actually really frightening people. Very often, you have somebody there who's not seeing you or considering you, and they're just steamrolling their needs right across the top of you. And so, if you challenge this, very often you're met with great anger, or it's very common to be put down and told you're petty, this doesn't matter, you're making it up, and the shadow can be very powerful. So, if you are a victim of bullying, then very often what you experience is going numb and freezing, and your mind spaces out, and as if you can't think clearly, you dissociate. So, quite literally, you may be very clear and know how you feel, and then when you meet the bully, you lose your train of thought. So, very often it's helpful if you have any feelings to write them down, just have a list of things. Otherwise, you may have them obliterated. If you challenge a bully, then very often they will ramp up their anger or their denial, and can very often turn around and start attacking you or putting you down, and this is not helpful either. So you're faced with quite a difficult situation of, do I stay in this relationship or not? And of course, in the family, this is a very big decision to make. So, first of all, if you find you're in a relationship where saying anything is put down or not respected, or it's turned into some kind of attempt to prove that you're making it up, or you're mad or bad or something like that, it's a really good idea to get support and help. So in Britain there are many organisations to help bullying children. Have various organisations to help them at school. If you're a child, it's very, very important to tell your teacher and to get support from an adult. Hopefully you can tell your parent, but if you're being bullied by your parents, then maybe tell your teacher. It's really good to get support and help. And if you're an adult being bullied at work, then there are some very good organisations to help you deal with this, because it's not acceptable behaviour to be bullied. The last thing about bullying I want to say is that being compassionate to yourself and looking after yourself means actually it might not be good for you to be bullied. A lot of people are stuck in being bullied mode, and this is offensive and an insult to the self, and it can help you feel really bad about yourself. You can take this in, and if you really believe the negative messages about you, it can have devastating consequences. And bullying can be one of the commonest causes for people becoming suicidal, and so it's a very serious issue indeed. So first of all, you need to make sure you're okay. So if you're receiving negative messages, then actually that's not good for you. And therapy can help you come to terms with this and to work through your issues, and maybe see that you're not the bad one that people would have you believe, that you're actually fine. Finding your strength, finding your voice is a very important aid for people who've been bullied. So therapy can be very useful. So it's not okay to let the bullying take you over. So in a way we have to stop the bullying, and stopping it often causes quite a lot of friction and may end a relationship. So it's quite a lot at stake. But the most important thing is that you're okay and that you're well. So if you're hanging around with a group of people that are saying you're bad, you're stupid, you're whinging, shut up, I don't care about how you feel, I want to steamroller my views over the top of you, this is not going to be very good for you as a human being. And your light, your place in the world, what you're bringing, may be snuffed out, and being snuffed out is never good. So first of all, it's really important to practice compassion towards yourself and to create space for you to be here and for you to shine and for you to have your own place. And to ask yourself a very simple question: is it safe for me to be in relationship with these people? And there may be quite a long journey in finding your own place of safety and respect. But first comes your self-respect, and then you start to see the people that can respect you, and you can respect other people. What you need to avoid is going around expecting negativity from people, because this is not the way the world is. It's just the way you've been conditioned, and you've been programmed with bullies to believe that it is your fault or you're bad or their view is more important than your own.